Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, heart pounding, covered in sweat, from the same dream you've had before? It's the one where you're falling off a cliff, or you're being chased and you can't run fast enough, or maybe you're back in high school and you forgot to study for the final exam. You sit there in the dark, your breath heavy, and you just tell yourself, "Thank God that wasn't real." But what if it is real? What if those aren't just random signals from a tired brain, but a message from your mind that is so important it keeps waking you up every single night until you listen? Most people think nightmares are just bad dreams. They try to ignore them. They blame it on that late-night pizza or the stress at work. But psychology and ancient wisdom tell us something completely different. They tell us that the dream you are running away from is actually the dream that holds the key to your real life. To understand why you shouldn't ignore this, we have to go back to the basics of the mind. You have two parts of your brain: the thinking brain and the feeling brain. During the day, your thinking brain is in charge. It helps you do your job, talk to people, and get through the day. It filters out a lot of the noise and stress you might not even know you're feeling. It acts like a shield. But at night, your thinking brain takes a rest. That's when your feeling brain takes over. It doesn't speak in logic. It doesn't speak in English or Hindi. It speaks in symbols, pictures, and emotions. Carl Jung, a famous psychologist, called dreams the hidden door to the soul. He said that the things we ignore in our waking life, the fear we don't want to admit, the anger we suppress, or the sadness we pretend we don't have, build up inside us. When we go to sleep, that pressure needs to come out. That is where the nightmare comes from. Imagine a pressure cooker. If you don't let the steam out a little bit at a time, eventually the whistle blows loud and hard. A recurring nightmare is that whistle. It's your mind screaming at you because you haven't been paying attention to the steam building up inside you. So, what are these messages? Based on psychology and spirituality, recurring nightmares generally fall into 3 specific categories. And if you are having one of these, you need to listen. This is the most common one. It's the dream where you are fighting with a specific person, or you are in a situation where you need to save someone, but you can't. You keep dreaming about an old friend you had a fight with 5 years ago, or a family member you haven't spoken to in ages. In the dream, you are trying to apologize, or you are trying to be heard. This dream isn't about the person you are dreaming about. It's about your emotional closure. Your subconscious mind is holding on to that unresolved emotion. The anger, the guilt, or the sadness is still sitting inside you, weighing you down. The dream is asking you to forgive or to let go so you can move forward. You are falling from a height, or you are taking a test and you don't know anything, or you are trying to run but your legs feel like they are stuck in cement. This is your brain's signal about control. In waking life, you feel like you are losing control over a situation. It could be a project at work, a relationship slipping away, or a big change happening that you didn't ask for. The falling sensation is literally your brain trying to wake you up to the fact that you are trying to control things that you simply can't control. You have to accept the fall. You have to let go of the fear of failing. This is arguably the most powerful one. You are running from something scary. Sometimes you don't even see what it is, you just know you need to run. This is usually a sign that you are running from yourself. You might be avoiding a difficult decision. Maybe you are staying in a job you hate because it's safe, or staying in a relationship you know is over because you are scared of being alone. The chaser in your dream is actually a part of you. It's the part that knows the truth, the part that knows you need to make a change. But you are running from that truth. The dream keeps happening because you keep waking up before you turn around and face the monster. If we step away from the purely psychological view and look at astrology and spirituality, the message gets even deeper. In many ancient cultures, nightmares were seen as messages from the spirit world. In astrology, a recurring nightmare can often happen when a planet is in a challenging position. Maybe your Mars is badly placed, causing repressed anger to seep out in your sleep. In spirituality, many believe that a recurring nightmare is a shadow self trying to come into the light. It's an entity of your own creation, the parts of your personality you have rejected or hidden away because you are ashamed of them. The spiritual law says, what you resist persists. So if you are having the being chased dream, The spiritual rule is to stop running. You have to turn around and look at the monster. In the dream, that is terrifying. But in the waking world, it just means you have to stop ignoring the problem. You have to look at your fear of failure, your fear of being alone, or your fear of not being good enough. Once you look at it, you realize it's just a shadow. It has no power over you except the power you give it by running away. So what do you do if you are having these dreams? You don't need to become a guru or buy a dream interpretation book. You just need to do a simple ritual. Keep a pen and paper beside your bed. The moment you wake up from that nightmare, don't close your eyes and try to go back to sleep. Your brain will forget the details in 5 minutes. Write down, what happened? How did you feel? Scared, trapped, angry, sad? Who was there? Once you are awake and calm, ask yourself one question. Where in my life do I feel this exact same way? If you feel trapped in the dream, do you feel trapped in your job? If you feel scared because you are being chased, what in your life is scaring you right now? The answer is already in your head. The dream is just showing you the picture. The hardest part. You have to face the problem in the real world. If it's a person you are fighting with, try to talk to them or forgive them. If it's a situation you are running from, make a plan to handle it. The secret is that the nightmare is a gift. It is your brain looking out for you. It wakes you up at 3 a.m., not to punish you, but to say, hey, we have a problem, and you are not paying attention. The one dream you should never ignore is the one that scares you the most, because that is the one that is trying to save you the most. It takes courage to face those dark parts of your sleep, but it takes even more courage to face the reality of your life. The next time you wake up from that recurring nightmare, don't be scared. Get curious. Ask yourself, what are you trying to tell me? And if you do face it, you might just find that the nightmare goes away, and in its place, you find peace and maybe even a new direction for your life. What is the dream that keeps waking you up? Write it in the comments below. I read them all, and your experience might help someone else who is going through the same thing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the hidden mysteries of your mind.